never try. Snitches wanna lie, the snitches wonder why. Snitches wanna die. All I know is pain, all I feel is rain. How can I maintain with madness?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. This should be a good one to watch on Sunday Night Prime Time.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8, and he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. He'll look to throw. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the first down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on second, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. As we play here in the month of November, worth noting he's putting together a campaign to remember. The NFL's leader amongst wideouts in receiving touchdowns. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made there by Burks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's their punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The receiver did his part. He creates really nice separation at the top of the route, but he just runs out of room on the sideline. I think the quarterback's thinking, get that ball out of my hand a little bit quicker, and I got myself a completion.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They got 14 there, didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He hits a big one down the right side. 33 yards. Throwing now from the gun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 7-0. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll find Brown. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. He'll try again here, second and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll get this out quickly to his left. Yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one from 52 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a handoff running right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. A carry here for Brown. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throw. The ball's out. The defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work him.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I will be right back after this. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to his running back. And that is not going to help at all. They needed a whole chunk of yards not going out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and long coming up. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So now this team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And that is incomplete. Special teams on the field ready for this punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going up top. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Bates' kick is good. And his guys go out to a 10-3 lead. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you to our studios in Orlando. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will score. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And his guys move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run here with Brown. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The 1st down at the 38-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Brown. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Brown. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Brown. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He's got it. That's Burks. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. Kick is good. And the visitors are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Crazy. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
At the 37-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. It is 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Number 35. A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a first down.
They'll look to throw again. And he will score! Game on! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
That'll be caught, and he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful, and game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now a give up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll send their tight end left. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made there by Burks. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Up the middle they go. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. We'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try the right side this time. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
At their 48-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here comes 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
High throw, but it's reeled in. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Off he goes. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.